Hey survivors! In our last video, we dove into the assault rifle Mimicry, but today we're shifting gears to the shotgun. The question on everyone's mind, which Mimicry reigns supreme? Swam Onslaught, Web Hunt, or Relentless Decay? To ensure a fair test, I stuck with the human race for stable damage, kept the scar boost and belt consistent, and let the final damage output be determined by the Mimicry itself. Now, without further ado, let's find out which one truly stands out. Starting with Swam Onslaught, its passive effect offers a 3.7% chance for each bullet to instantly gain 100 mutation energy or reduce the cooldown by 0.5 seconds when the active skill is on cooldown. This means there's a slim chance to fully charge your mutation energy mid-fight, readying your active skill for use again. When combined with Activate, this Mimicry could allow you to spam your active skill. Speaking of the active skill, it expends all your mutation energy to infuse your weapon with special infected abilities, triggering the Royal Jelly shot for 10 seconds. During this time, your shots turn into hive projectiles that deal 100% damage. These projectiles either hit the target or fly a distance of 100 before splitting into bees, which then track nearby enemies. With each 25 bees spawned, the damage of subsequent bees increases by 7.0%. Stacking up to 6 times. Sounds good, right? Well, let's break it down. If you're still rocking the old lead shove shotgun, LSS, you'll get around 6 Bs, 7 Bs for the Collector Edition. But upgrading to the Serpent shotgun, especially the Collector Edition CE, would give you more shrapnel and therefore more Bs, up to 10 with the Frigid Ice Burst core. More shrapnel means more damage, with Bs boosting damage faster by 7.5% for every 25 Bs. But here's the catch. While the potential for increased damage is there, it's not as impressive as it sounds. The Frigid Ice Burst core is expensive, and the 7.5% damage increase per 25 Bs isn't a game changer. Plus, after the Royal Jelly shot ends, you enter a feeble state where your damage dealt is reduced by 20%, and you take 20% more damage for 3 seconds. This debuff seriously hurts your overall performance, making Swam Onslaught a less appealing choice. Now, let's dive into the Web Hunt Mimicry. This one packs some serious punch, starting with its passive effect. Each hit, and we're talking individual bullets here, not shrapnel, grants you 1 stack of spider sense. Miss a shot? You lose a stack. But as long as you're on target, each stack boosts your critical chance by 2%, stacking up to 5 times. That's a potential 10% increase in critical chance. And when you max out those stacks, you also get an additional 10% movement speed bonus. This passive alone is a game changer, significantly upping your critical hit potential. After 3 bullet hits, the critical chance increases from 154.1% to 160.1%. With 5 bullet hits, the critical chance further boosts by 10%, reaching 164.1%, while movement speed shifts from -5% to a +5%. Now, onto the active skill. Web Hunt expends all your mutation energy to infuse your weapon with the special infected's abilities. For the next 6 seconds, your hit will add webbing, creating a connection between you and the target that prevents either of you from moving away. While connected, you deal 30.0% more damage to the target. The webbing's resilience decays over time, and pulling on it accelerates this decay, but each hit restores some resilience, though it rapidly decays after 20 seconds. And here's the kicker. If you knock down the target while connected by the webbing, you'll recover up to 2,500 HP. This active skill is a beast, especially in Death High, where you're often staying in one spot. That 30% damage boost to your connected target is a huge boost to your overall damage output. And that HP recovery? It's a lifesaver, literally. Even in area operations or daily use, this Mimicry is worth the risk. Sure, you can't move while connected, but with a 30% extra damage boost, it's a trade-off I'd take any day. In short, Web Hunt isn't just good, it's downright dangerous, and it might just be your best bet when you need to pack a serious punch. Let's talk about Relentless Decay, starting with its passive effect. With this Mimicry, Every shot you fire deals an extra 5% continuous damage over 5 seconds. For every 900 points of indirect damage, from both continuous and trigger damage, you accumulate, a jellyfish spawns and circles around you for 25 seconds. Each jellyfish provides a 4.8% damage reduction, and you can have up to 5 jellyfish active at once. While this might sound useful, let's be real. This passive effect is mainly about damage reduction. For those of us who are all about dealing extra damage, this isn't exactly what we're looking for, right? Now let's move on to the active skill. When you use it, you expend all your mutation energy to infuse your weapon with special infected abilities. This raises your jellyfish cap to 8 and spawns 3 jellyfish instantly. For the next 15 seconds, all jellyfish become active, automatically attacking enemies within a 200 range radius. Each jellyfish darts toward enemies, dealing 10% damage, dealing 10% damage, dealing 10% damage,
What's
dealing
that?
10% damage,
What's
10%
that, brother?
damage, then returns to heal you for 215.6 HP, and any excess healing is converted into a shield. The jellyfish's movement speed also increases by 10% for every 10% firing rate bonus you have. Where's the healing thingy? On paper, the idea of converting excess healing into a shield sounds solid, but in practice, the 10% damage dealt by the jellyfish is pretty underwhelming. Compared to something like Web Hunt, where you get a 30% damage boost, the extra damage from Relentless Decay just doesn't cut it. It's more of a defensive mimicry, which could be good for staying alive, but if you're all about dealing maximum damage, this might leave you disappointed. So, while Relentless Decay has its merits, especially in providing some protection, it doesn't quite deliver the punch you might want in a high damage setup. So, which mimicry reigns supreme for shotguns? In my opinion, Web Hunt takes the crown. This mimicry is exceptional because its passive effect increases your critical chance by 2% per hit, stacking up to 10%. But the real game changer is the active skill, which grants you a 30% damage boost against a target when you're connected via webbing. If you're gearing up for Death High, especially when facing bosses, Web Hunt is absolutely essential. It provides a substantial damage increase and makes a big difference in tough battles. To get the most out of this mimicry, be sure to equip your Scar implantation with Attack Power, Firepower Booster, Damage to Infected increase, and Activate. This setup will maximize Web Hunt's effectiveness and enhance your overall performance. That's a wrap for today's video. If you found this content useful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.